Man, man, I mean, this show it keeps getting more twistier and twistier by this. And with this, I'm glad this show is getting an actual ending, because if this show keeps on prolonging with all these twists and turns, or I don't know why, I would just my mind would keep on getting blown one after the next one. So I think I'm fine with this one getting an actual ending. Now, like I said, is it gonna be a depressing ending or a downbeat or it could be bittersweeting? I have no idea, especially the way this show is going right now. I have no idea what I can't predict or theorize now. But this show, but if you watch the end credits after this episode, it does confirm one of the speculations I have been theorizing, and this okay. But before I get to that though, we said the last time that Kudo was saying that he killed the real Reiko, and then all says, oh, I just kid, just then now 2 seconds later he's like, oh, I'm just kidding, I didn't. Which to me, part of me does not want to believe, because I think he didn't physically directly kill her, but I think that he did something that kind of led to her being killed. Like, um, maybe something that he should have acted more, or he could tell better to prevent her death or whatever. But anyway, he does feel responsible for it, though. That's what I'm trying to get at. He does kind of feel responsible for her death, so maybe that's why he's trying saying that I killed her. So that's why. So, and then we get with with Yome. Now, okay, now I was saying that, like, so the whole time that she was wearing a wig the whole time, because we revealed that she was this pop star who looks like her mother, right? And her mom got a little bit controlling because she wants to wear these type of earrings. It's like, no, her mother says, oh no, these look better on you, and she's like, I guess sure, you're my mom, so you know what's better, right? She has to go with these type of earrings, and so after when she runs back to her place, right? And then as soon as she gets back to her place, immediately she goes back to how she originally was looking. Dark hair, long dark hair. So I thought maybe she's like wearing a wig and all that, but I guess it's to mention like plastic surgery, or is it showing us how she originally looked like, and so it's just showing us how she originally looked like. So it's saying like plastic surgeries and all that stuff, and Rico was telling her, hey, I like you the way you are, and we don't you don't need a change, that type of speech, right? And so Yomei, then she comes out. It's like it's a transition. Like before she opens that door again, she's how her originally was, and then she opens the door, jumps on and hugs Reiko. She's back the way what we saw her before, right? Blonde and all that, right? So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe it is showing us how she originally was, okay, but and then we get more with the whole snake doctor, right? And the whole thing with Kudo, because there was an earthquake we saw earlier in the first earthquake in this episode, and then towards the end, when he wakes up, when having a bad nightmare, then the whole place starts shaking again. So wait, so is his nightmares are causing the earthquakes? And then we see because we do, but if you stick by the end credits, right, we see another flashback to when, with the real Reiko, right, talking, because she was back at that. We see the flashback where they're back at that goldfish tea house, right, and then we see the real Gwen, who worked at the tea house, right, but obviously another version of him though, but the real guy. He takes a taxi, go over to the city of Kowloon, right, and so he has his bag and he's walking over there, and the taxi driver is like, "What's up? What about this? There's nothing worthwhile here." And then the sandstorm like clears, and it shows the place is all in ruin. So that really basically confirms that one of the things I've been saying, like, is this place an illusion, or is this real, or is this simulation? It shows the places, the whole city is in ruins. So now it confirms, like, okay, so this place what we're seeing with the people in it is basically it's basically a simulation orb because it was created by that thing that was up there, the Gene Terror, whatever, because it's a nostalgic place for people to be at because they feel the nostalgia of this place. So what they're seeing is like they're living in a place that is so nostalgic to them. They're what they're seeing is the actual place looks fine though. But when we saw the actual guy Gwen walk towards the place, it's all in ruin because which makes me go back into the last. I mentioned this before a whole couple of times, but it makes me go back to the first episode when we see Rico in that goldfish tea house, and when it does a quick shot, the bzz shows the place all in ruin, and bzz, back to the way it was before. It is confirmed that this place is all an illusion because, like I said, people are living in this place. So either the people who are in this place are not real, they're part of the whole simulation of the illusion. Because, like I said, they want to be at this place because it feels nostalgic to them. That's what they're getting at, like what Kudo and was saying. Oh, this place feels nostalgic, right? So, and then we see, of course, we see the snake doctor call on the phone with his father and all that. So, what's going on? What their plan is. And especially the last episode, we saw what happened with that one guy, Mr. Chan, and so that now with Rico, now what's with Rico and Kudo, like Kudo had those dreams. So is his dreams causing the earthquakes? I have no idea yet. But with the Reiko, this whole thing is getting to me. I mean, one twist after another. It just has to do with that flying thing, that floating thing in the sky. That thing has to be the source of what's going on here. So, I'm like, geez, one twist after another. I'm like, now we see officially further that we see that the place is all in ruin. It's all an illusion, probably created by this thing, and probably the people behind it, like the snake, the director of that, the medical director, whatever. The snake director, how you call him. Which I know he looks like a character. I didn't mention this before. That guy looks like another character from another show that I've seen before. With the purple hair, the glasses, and squinty eyes. He definitely looks like another character I've seen before, though. So, but with all that said and done, just like how many more twists can the show throw at me? Which makes me why I'm getting another. I'm glad we're getting an actual ending, not just continue on with the source material because if this kept going on for a long. I'm like, my mom was getting completely blown because I can't have all these twists and mysteries anymore. I mean, this show has been too great. If people are sleeping on the show, I have no idea why people are sleeping on this show. If it is, you guys are missing out. I tell you guys are missing out on a great series right here. So, yeah, I mean, just like, man. So what's gonna happen next though? Because with the guy going in there now and the director and all that stuff, just and with Yo Mei and with Kudo and just like you see how his expression just like for Reiko, and just like, and this has been it's been such an awesome show, bar none. It's just. I don't think I can handle all these mysteries and all the twists, and I haven't been intrigued like this by a mystery in an anime show in quite some time, So, man. But that's Kowloon generic romance. Like I said before, this is nothing generic whatsoever. Nothing generic whatsoever. It's been once again. I give this show 2 thumbs up. This has been easily the best one I've watched this season. Easily. So yeah, that's episode 5. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next review, and we'll see you next time. Later.